My name's Lyn Plummer. I'm a mother of 6 adult children and 5 grandchildren. When my children grew up, I had a bit of time on my hands and it was lovely. And I used to read, I knew a couple of advocates around the place, and I used to read in the local paper sometimes about the work of the advocates. So it was an opportunity to give David a ring and introduce myself. Well, it was just the most wonderful, really wonderful time for all of us, because I was lucky enough to be introduced to Heather. Young Heather my young Heather has grown up now. So we've been together 15 years, and the matching was perfect, wasn't it? It was just so timely. Heather had some health issues, and I'm an old nurse, a very old nurse, and so we could make sense of some of the doctor's appointments and things like that. So that was our introduction, I suppose, to one another. I don't have to do too much at all. Heather's a very independent, intelligent young lady who can manage her own life very well. But it was really interesting. Thank you, John. I've had the privilege over the last 15 years to watch Heather move from that side of the board to this side of the board, where she realises she's always been good, she's always been able to contribute, and she's always been loved. But it was great to see her come to know that in herself. And she will tell you a few things that she can do, but I'm just her friend, and it's a lovely, lovely opportunity to go out together and I always introduce her as my friend Heather. At home, my friend Heather. At different groups, I'm out with my friend Heather. So it's really lovely. The only other thing I think I maybe helped a little is as a role model, as a mum. And sometimes things didn't make a lot of sense to Heather, or she'd feel trapped in something, but I'd say, well, you know, from a mum's point of view, this might be this, you know, and that sort of thing. So I've had a lovely journey with Heather, and she is very good at what she does, as she contributes to her own, in her own ways. She's members of groups and all sorts of things she'll tell you about, and we love her.
Hello, my name is Heather.
Sorry.
And I'm glad Lyn is in my life, because she's always been there when my family hasn't actually been there for me when I needed them. Lyn has actually helped me with helping with Christmas shopping and shopping for birthday presents for my family and my daughter. I've got a 17-year-old daughter turning 18, and she's been taking me to my specialist and my doctor's appointments, and we've also been catching up over lunch and coffee. And another part of my life is my self-advocacy work. I work as a peer worker at Reinforced Self-Advocacy, and I'm also a member of Positive Powerful Parents, and that's a group run by and for parents with an intellectual disability who have had their children taken away by child protection. I've actually moved into a new apartment. I'm actually living by myself for the very first time.
But there's strategies we need. When you live on your own, it can be lonely.
Yeah.
So there's some strategies we have to set in place to keep everyone healthy and happy. I met Heather when you lived in Craigieburn, and that's why you're in our area. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.